I have my paint spot set up for doing my spray paint. Here is my rear tire for this bike right here, which is on the wheel balancer, which I don't know if I'm going to use these or if I'm going to use my new Metzler tires, which are underneath here somewhere, and the new wheels. Haven't decided on that just yet. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the motor on, get all the panels cleaned up, sprayed, and then I may do some clear coat work on the blue panels, or I may not. But my first thing is, and believe me, I'm just like all of you out there. Alright, I put this engine together from parts that I think will work. I don't know if it'll start. I don't know if it'll run until it does run. And until it does, I'm depressed. Because I'm like, God, did I do the right thing? Did I get the right piston? Did I get the right rings? Did I put the right combination together? Did I? And then when it runs, I mean, I'm like in heaven. It's like, yeah, man, you just won the lottery. You don't have to work ever again. So I'm going to clean the frame up, get all the dirt and dust off it, all the spaghetti lines of wiring that I have for all of my different wiring stuff. I'm going to put it all together. And when you do wiring like this, here's the tip of the day. With the bike off, you want to make sure, with all the fairings off, you want to make sure you've got 180 degree rotation on both sides where your brake cable does not pull, or you have two brake cables, front and back, or your accelerator cable does not pull. That's the most important part. And then another thing is that I want to get the bike lock to work, which is right down here. And if I was really tricky about it, I could go get some new bearings for the front forks and all this, but it's like, dude, put the engine in, put some gas in and get it started. You can do the engine, you can do the little piddly bullshit next year or whenever. You've got to get this thing on the road, because I haven't ridden it in a couple of years. And you can see on the Showas, I bought these from VT Cycles, like everywhere else I bought my stuff. It comes with one large shock, which you can adjust. And of course, this dirt right here is only because of these covers. I'm going to put the damn things. These covers right here, which have been covering it. And I did paint these. But the covers go like that, or I think it's something like that, yeah. So I'm going to take the shocks off, clean them up. If you're going to do over 65, 70 miles an hour, you want to have a good set of front shocks if you don't have a disc brake set up, or if you do, and you want to have a really good back shock. This Prodigy is a really good shock for when you hit a bump, and you hit a road bump at 60 miles an hour, it'll take your ass and try and buck you off like a 2,000-pound Angus steer in a rodeo or something like that. So anyway, the parts are all here. I've got to go to work. Got to see a client. I'm going to come back and I'm going to sit back, have a cup of coffee, and just sit back in my. And there you can see me. How you doing? Yeah, send me money. See, one day you'll be old and fat, just like me. Rock on. DIO. Speed.